Horoscope for Cancer, Saturday, 28 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Cancer, today you feel that unusual lightness in the air, as if the universe had decided to tuck in a mantle of trust. The cosmos, with a sun in conjunction with Saturn and Neptune, pushes you to integrate the concrete with the idealistic. But at the same time, the trigons between Mercury and Jupiter and the sextiles between Mars and Uranus offer you a breath of optimism that will make difficult decisions easier. It is as if, after a storm, nature will give you a rainbow. Everything seems possible, but with a touch of realism. That creative spark that floats in the environment manifests itself in you as an electrical impulse in your hands, thanks to Jupiter's energy in House 1. Today is not a day to wait, but to feel present in your body, to breathe deeply and let enthusiasm flow naturally. Your spirit, the one that sometimes hides under a shell, is shown today with the strength of a lighthouse, leading you to opportunities that you did not expect. The Sun, Venus, and Saturn line up in the 10th house, while Neptune and Pluto also sit there, creating a professional terrain where ambition and responsibility coexist. It's like you have an old wooden table that, although it needs polishing, bears a considerable weight. Today, decisions at work are not only about what you want to achieve, but also about how structures the foundation for them to endure. Jupiter, although not in House 10, acts as an amplifier of expansion. Perhaps today you will get an unexpected opportunity, like an email from a boss who recognizes your work, or a customer who values a service you offered without expectations. However, Saturn in conjunction with Neptune reminds you that you must balance idealization with reality. If you are in a job search process, it's not about waking up, but about presenting your resume clearly. Imagine that your 10th house, occupied by Capricorn, sign of Saturn, is a tree. Its roots, Saturn, are firm, but its branches, Neptunus, can reach the unattainable if you feed them with water, Jupiter, of concrete opportunities. A real scenario. During a meeting, you write a report that not only meets your request, but exceeds expectations. The boss mentions it in a group mail, and although it seems small, that recognition is a seed that will grow. In finance, Saturn asks you to review invoices or contracts with thoroughness. It's not a day for impulsive expenses, but it's a day for valuing what you have. If there is a pending loan, today is a good time to settle deadlines calmly. With Jupiter in House 1 and Sagittarius in House 6, your body and routine are connected to a mantra: movement and learning. Today, every step you take is not just to get to a place, but to discover something new. You may realize that the quick walk to work not only improves your physical condition, but also clears your thoughts. House 6, under Sagittarius, sign of expansion and curiosity, invites you to explore new ways to care for your health. You may try a herbal diet or yoga that combines stretching with meditation. Mars, even though it's not in House 6, acts like an engine. If you feel you need energy, don't ignore that signal. It may be a brief nap, but it's important that you don't dominate. If you're working in the house, allow yourself a break to stretch and walk for a couple of minutes. That little pause can keep you from staying with your muscles tense. In everyday life, a practical moment would be to prepare a recipe that uses fresh and healthy ingredients, such as spinach and nuts, something that not only nourishes your body, but also gives you sensory pleasure. Today, the universe speaks to you of emotional transformation through Uranus in the 11th house and Pluto in the 8th house. It's as if your network of friends, House 11, becomes a network of opportunities to renew ties that have not flourished for a long time. Maybe a casual conversation with a colleague in the office will open up a path to unexpected collaboration. Pluto in House 8, related to deep transformations in relationships, pushes you to review emotional pacts. If there is a friendship that absorbs you more than it brings, it is time to set limits. In love, with Scorpius in the House 5, desire becomes more intense, but also more complex. If you're in a relationship, you may be tempted to delve into issues you've previously avoided. such as talking about long-term goals or how to handle differences. If you're single, a friend introduces you to someone at a meeting, and although at first it looks like a crush, Uranus reminds you that you have to let things keep up. In a video call with a relative, you discover that he has also felt a certain distance lately. The conversation flows naturally, and at the end, you feel that the bond has grown. This happens because the Moon in House 2 and the Sun in House 10 balance the need for emotional security with professional ambition, allowing emotions to flow without forgetting goals. With Mercury and Mars in House 9, the day is ideal for expanding your mental horizons. Today, a book you've been postponing for weeks becomes a surprising discovery. It may be a philosophical essay that makes you question old habits, or an online course that inspires you to learn a language. The 12th house, under Gemini, sign of Mercury, invites you to explore your inner world through creativity or introspection. In real life, during a break at work, you write in your diary an idea that came to mind unexpectedly. Looking at it later, you realize that idea can become a project. This happens because Mercury in the House 9 enhances your ability to connect abstract concepts with concrete actions. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose one of empowerment, inspired by the trine between Mercury and Jupiter. Draw a symbol that represents your success, like a 5-pointed star, and place it in a visible place in your home, like the windowsill in your room. This symbolic act is not only a visual reminder, but it also charges Jupiter's energy, expansion, with Mercury, communication, strengthening your confidence in every step you take. At the end of the day, thank you for the mental clarity you experienced and remove the symbol with a smile. For today, I propose the electric blue, the color of Uranus, which symbolizes innovation and mental clarity. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that today you should let your ideas flow without fear of the unexpected. A detail on the socks, a fabric scarf, or even the wallpaper of your phone. The important thing is that color acts as a small reminder that the universe supports you in your growth. Today, you will discover that harmony between your ambitions and your emotions is possible, Cancer. Trust that every step you take, even if it seems small, is aligned with your evolution. Have a good day, dear Cancer. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.